Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Onyinye, and if today is the first day you are seeing me, you are highly welcome. I'm so sorry, I'm just coming back, just remove my big jacket, and I want to quickly do this video. Okay, one thing that I don't like here is that when you don't follow video up, you don't listen, and you don't ask questions, and you go and mess your whole life up, and you start looking for someone that you can blame. No, you can't blame anyone. When I do this video, I tell you the way it is. I don't mean what. I don't just like say this is it, or start trying to add or subtract. Let me be honest here. Anyone from Africa, anyone, you have experience of what is caregiver. We have a member here, got applied for Luxembourg a caregiver, got interview. I told him, you have to go and talk to your own self. You have to make peace with your own self. I have said it here before, and I'm repeating it here before. Anybody born in Africa, you have done this work. He said that because I said that they have done this work, he went to interview. They brought out many hoist picture, like full body hoist, standing hoist, transfer trolley. They asked him to pick a transfer trolley. He went to go and pick a full body hoist. When I did this video that I told you that you have done this work, I didn't tell you that you have, you know all the modern equipment. All I said is that go to YouTube. If you go to YouTube, you start watching manual and handling videos. That is where you need to know. This guy was opportune to get interview. He got interview. Then they asked for paperwork. He came to me. Remember, he came to me. He asked me. He didn't even pay me any dime. He asked me what papers can he submit. I said, all your papers. He has done this training, I think in Nigeria, maybe they didn't show him anything. So then they gave him interview. The interview was yesterday, and he didn't call me again. You know, you people, he would have gone to that interview and will not even tell me whether he got it or not. He went to interview and this thing happened. He came. He said, Madam, they brought out these machines. I didn't know what it is. You could have told me to stop. I said, what are you trying to say? I could have told you. Let me repeat it here. I even shared the full manual and handling training from YouTube in my own channel in YouTube. I pinned my YouTube, my Telegram group here. I shared, just go and check the pinned messages. I shared it that day before I even shared the company's recruiting. Luxembourg is still giving caregivers visa. Luxembourg is still giving it. And mostly, they need men. You know why they need men? Because of mental health and all that. Women cannot take care of full-blown men. That's why they need men and autistic children. So, this guy got this thing. We are so happy. I was even telling him that he will be in Luxembourg before December. We were like so happy. On Sunday, he didn't call me about the interview, the preparation. He didn't tell me anything. He went on Monday for his interview. It was live through Zoom. And they brought, he is as if they have not even given him a feedback, but I think the way he answered, he knows that he didn't get anything. You know, when you go for an interview, you know that you messed up. Let me go and show you now that standing trolley that they brought out. That is what he could have pointed. I said, let me repeat what I said that he was carried away with. Anybody from Africa, you have done this care work, but you didn't use the right equipment. Like when me and my auntie was taking care of my grandma, because I was even literally raised by my grandmother. Because every holiday, that Friday we will be closing school. my mother would bundle me to village. So practically, I was raised by her. So when we go there, if my grandmother was sick at the time, we were the one bathing him. We will carry him like we will carry him, but we shouldn't be carrying him. That's what I explained that day. There's machines that will do this, but you have done the main work. It's just that you didn't use the right tool. Okay, the feeding, the responsibility. If you are preparing or you start, I will still even share the companies that are still recruiting in Luxembourg. I will share with my members. So if you're a member watching me, then go to the membership group. After this video, I will share it. I will take you to the responsibilities of a care worker or caregivers role in Europe. So if you're making application now, you should go now and be watching YouTube. Go and watch YouTube. I will show you the standing trolley they asked him to pick. You will see that it's different from the full body hoist. Okay? Oh my God, I think it's not this one. Guys, I'm trying to get to the. I'm trying to. That's it. Let me enlarge this. Volume. Sorry, you know this volume, it will go. So see the standing hoist, the transfer trolley. You see, back home, we don't use this. We could have lifted this man. You get what I mean? Back home, we could have lifted this man. If it was back home, this man, you see. So this is the transfer trolley that they told him to pick out. He couldn't pick out from the pictures. He went to go and touch a full body hoist. So you see it now. This is the transfer trolley. Okay. So back home, you would have carried the person with another person. But this is transfer assist trolley. This is what he could have picked out. And they have not even replied him. And he was like saying that it's as if that you will not be successful. I said, okay, till they reply you, we know. Okay. You see the thing? You have to go to YouTube. I will still go and look for that video and share it. You go and watch full body, like full manual and handling, and you write down and picture the equipment one after the other. Luxembourg is currently recruiting caregivers, and there's a plan that the caregivers they are recruiting, they want to train them as nurses. Okay. So what it means is that they want people that will come and start, and start learning the destiny and start learning the process of this being a nurse. I want you to start from the lowest distance so that maybe they will know your interest, whether you are interested in it or you are not interested in it. Oh my God, what's happening? Whether you are interested in it or you are not interested in it. So this is the way it works. Okay. Then now when you put in application, you have to start preparing. I will tell you the key things that you need to know. You see, you need to know the equipment, because what they now do from him now, what I have learned, they might bring full body hoist, they might bring all Zimmer frame, They might bring wheelchair, and they might bring transfer trolley. They will ask you maybe which one is full body hoist. You need to identify it, because without you identifying it, it means that you don't even know. And again, from his CV, he said he has 7 years experience. And you know, those people, they don't understand that we don't have the same health system, like the well-equipped system, like what he could have said if he was knowledgeable and someone that know how to maneuver interview. What he could have said is that their own assistant trolley is not like this. Yes, they will ask him, he will start describing it. They will not judge him because he has not seen the kind of one that they brought out, but he doesn't have that experience. Now he's looking for blame. Maybe he has told people that is going to Luxembourg, so things have started flopping, and he doesn't know where to look to, and he's trying to blame Womiba Finance, that I said that he has experience. There's no any point of you knowing anything. No, that's not what I said. Anybody that is watching me that watched that video before I dropped that, he didn't even thank me for even giving the information and for him being successful, getting interview. At least what it means is that the CV and cover letter worked before he was singled out and picked. Do you think he's the only person that is applying? No, the Indian people, Pakistani people, everybody is applying, Philippines. So when you are picked to do this job and you went for the interview and you didn't do well, you could have come back and said, oh, madam, they asked me this, I don't know it. How can I learn it more? In case if there's another thing, that's why I blocked him. Okay? It's not what I said. I said, we have done this work. Like that thing that you saw, have we not transferred someone from one chair to another chair in Africa? If you have a brother, if that man is your brother, would you with another adult transfer him with your bare hand? What I said is that we are doing this job, but what we are not doing is doing it with the right equipment. We don't do it with right equipment. That's what we don't do, because we don't have that kind of infrastructures. When my sister-in-law went to India, I went to India with her. I was so shocked. Their hospital is the same thing I see in Germany or in UK. I was so shocked. India, their hospital is well equipped. All these machines were there. If you go to UNTH Enugu, all these things are not there. People, in fact, they don't even have caregiver in the hospitals. What they have is nurses. Nurses would tell the family member to do the work of caregiver. That's the way we operate. If you have had someone in the hospital in Nigeria, you will understand that a family member is always there to do the caregiver's work. That is why I said any African, especially Nigeria, say we they do this job well. It's just that we don't do it with the machines or with the things that they need. Okay? So when you are getting job and getting interview, preparing for people that applied for in Ireland, these are the places now, and this Luxembourg that is not fire now, because with Luxembourg, they will sponsor you from your house to their country. They pay for everything. Yeah, it's the richest country in the whole world. Their GP per capita is out of the roof. So they will sponsor you to even you don't need to spend kobo for 3 months that you will land there. Ask the nurses that are there from Nigeria. They will tell you the same thing. If Njideka, if you are still in this channel that you're watching me, just drop a comment here, because she is the nurse that I know that is already in Luxembourg. They sponsor her from Owerri, to Luxembourg, Gong. So this is they will make evaluation how much you need. They will sponsor you. Okay. So now, if you are a caregiver and you are interested, it is not as if that if you are a caregiver, every Nigerian is a caregiver, except if you are not adult or nobody has been sick in your house. But even if it's only one person has been sick in your house, you have done the work of caregiver without knowing. Maybe you're not wearing gloves to do it or PPE to do it. Okay? But everybody I know, all the people I know have done this job. It just because when my mom was in the hospital, we literally lived in the hospital. When my grandma was sick, we are the one that's not like go and hire caregiver to stay with the person. No, that's why I said what I said. That all Nigerians I know have done this work. It's not as if that you have done it, so you don't need to prepare for your interview. If you don't want to prepare for interview, then that's it. You have failed yourself. Nobody failed you. It's not because of what I said that all of us have done it in Nigeria, so it will not be hard. We have done it, but we didn't use right equipment. The video I just show you people now, that transfer assist, you see the way it work. But if it is in Africa, like I said before, we will carry the person, him to the where we need to transfer to the person. That's the way we work back home. Nurses will not even get involved. So for you, if you're still applying for caregivers visa sponsorship and it's 120% free, you don't need to pay anybody. Oh, don't say somebody took your money because I said it's free. What I mean is free. It's more than 100% free because it's not like UK. In UK, then you're the one that will buy your flight ticket to go and meet them. No, for Luxembourg, for most people in from Luxembourg and Spain, there are the ones I know that pay some logistic bills for you to move from where you are to them that will give you the accommodation they provide. Okay. So now, if you are interested in the group, I will go and reshare the Luxembourg companies still recruiting foreign workers. They have the mandate to recruit foreign workers. You go and put your application and follow it up. But if you want to be successful in your interview, it's not only this video that will lead you there. Mhm. When you finish, you go to YouTube and start watching manual. They call it manual and handling training. Let me see whether I can get it in YouTube. Then I will show you what I mean. Just hang on. Let me see whether I can get it. I will show you. So you did it. You will not say it's me. Um. Okay. I have seen it. Complete training. I don't want this. Okay. Let me show you guys a bit of something. Okay, this is the setting. If you are a caregiver, this is what you will see in Europe, like the hospital setting or the care home setting. Okay, guys. So now this woman is trying to explain. I think I have to move away from here and show you guys the full body hoist. You see the difference. The difference is like out of the world. Okay, this is sling. This is I think they are going to use full body hoist. That thing that she's holding is sling. Okay. So wait, let them use the full body hoist. You see the difference. Like it's not something that you will mistaken. If they ask you to point out, they showed you this picture and showed you that picture. It's not something. I will still share the link to this thing because they have the complete training for moving and handling with complete hoist. Okay. I want to show you the full body hoist. So that thing that she's moving now is the full body hoist. In case if they showed you in the picture, this is full body hoist. Okay, this is it. That's even full body sling, but this one is not full body sling. It's just simple one. But that machine she moved closer is the full. Let them put her on top of it. You see what I mean? In the Nigerian hospital, this thing is not there. So when I tell you that everybody knows the care work, I don't mean that our hospitals are equipped to do this job. We are not. In fact, for this woman to move, the family will move the woman. That's the way we work. Is it not the way we work in Nigeria? So it's not machine that move people in Nigeria. It's this, except maybe now. But the one I know that my brother just died, because my brother died I think 3 years or 4 years ago. When he was in the hospital, it was my sister and my brother were moving him. Okay? So you see the way she's hanging. This is what we call full body hoist. Okay? You don't move people like we move people back home. You guys understand what I mean? We are all Africa because we don't have the equipment. Okay? I will still go and share this. Look at it, complete training. Go to this thing that you will see the machines, so that when they show you the machine, they tell you what is the name. You can be able to say it. Don't come here. Do you know what this guy did? He just threw away his life. You have done the first paperwork screening. It interview, and they show you picture, you start lambling and trying to blame someone because I told you that you have done this work, that you don't need to push yourself. I gave you guys this link and told you people to go and watch it. There's red bag, there's yellow bag. That they might, for people in going to Ireland and applying in Ireland, what they did then to Carol was that they bring yellow bag, red bag, and black bag, and asked her if the cloth is blood, like there's a stain of blood, which bag will she put it on? It's red bag. It's red bag. That's where it goes because it's a cloth. It needs to wash in high heat and all that. That thing she's holding now, this is the full body sling. This one is full body sling. You see it? Full body sling. This one is full. It gets, you use this one when the person is bedridden or frail, or people with chronic disease and all that. You need to know it. That I said that everybody in Africa have done. Yes, everybody, we have done it, but we use our bare hands. That's the way we did it. We didn't do it in a proper modern way. That's the difference. Yes, I still said, don't blame me for your failure to pass your interview. So what I said was, every African I know, all of us have done this job. What we didn't do, okay, most of you that your parents are in the hospital, who was taking care of your parents? Who was giving medication? Who was cooking and feeding your parents? Is it the nurse? I laugh at you. Nurses in Nigeria will come and sit down and be feeding your father for you or bathing him. The nurse will tell you, "Oga, bath am, we dey go X-ray." That's the way we operate in Africa. So you people, maybe if the person is too much to carry, family will still provide an extra person that will help and move the person. That's the way we do. We all know that. So don't blame anybody. Then, because you have had this experience, then you will now go and be watching this YouTube so that you can learn how to use these machines, how to do things. The machine is the problem with the African caregivers. Because in our hospitals, where we stayed with the nurses to, take care of our loved, like, we didn't use this equipment. That's the only difference. What we did is with our bare hands. So don't blame anybody, okay? Don't ever blame anyone. Okay, I want to show you the difference between the sling, the full sling. You see the full sling, the person will be inside. But the other one she used, the person's leg and all the same was in between, like the sling, this thing. I have done this job. So I know what I'm telling you. I have done it in Africa. It's the same thing. The only difference is this machine that they are introducing in modern this thing. That's the only difference. Okay. My mom was sick and he died. My father followed, my brother. So I have gone through hospitals, my aunties, my uncles that just died in space of 2 months, 4 people died. So I have gone through these hospitals in Nigeria. I have worked in Europe. I can tell you the difference. We have all done this job. The only thing that we didn't do is doing it with these machines that they are using. All of us that, if you're watching me, you have done it. If this lady now small, if he's back home, you will beg another person, they will help you, you will lift this person with your hand. That's the way we were lifting my grandmother to bath her then with my auntie. Okay, I was the person lifting with my auntie, will bath my grandmother, everything, will cover her, will lift again to the inside the house. But abroad, you don't touch, you don't carry people. That's the difference. You have different machines. Even when the person wants to stand, you have the machine that will help the person stand. It transfer, the one I showed you first, you have the one that will transfer. So, guys, it is so shameful. You will get interview, go do every paper verification. Then during the interview, you will say, I was the one that told you that you have done it, that the question they will ask you, I didn't tell you that you used machine. I'm just repeating all the things I said in that video. I didn't tell you that is the same thing. All I said is that we have done it back home. Okay? We have done even this PPE, like this thing, we are not wearing it. We are not wearing it back home. Even these gloves, we don't wear it. Okay? We don't wear it. The sliding sheet, this thing that they are using, I think is sliding sheet. You use it to roll people, or you put people, or this is sliding sheet. Yes, you will see what you do with it. So that sheet is called sliding sheet. You use it to turn people, you use it to roll people, you use it to do a whole lot of things for people that are bedridden or people that cannot walk. It's not that Oriaku said, and you went for an interview. You didn't go and watch this full video, and you go there and it's as if that you have failed and you're coming to blame me. No, 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 no. I repeat it. You that is watching me, you have done this job. The problem now is that we didn't use all these things to do it. The hospital bed, because here, if somebody is sick and the person is at home, the government will provide this bed. If it's in UK, you see this bed is movable. You can shift it anyhow. You can move it backwards because you can do it anything that you want. Okay, so now I don't know whether they're the one that will provide sliding sheet, but sometimes hospital. Okay, when I gave birth, when I gave birth to my first child, I was in a wheelchair for some time. Okay, because my cervix or something moved because the baby was so massive. They gave me everything to help take care of me. Back home, they don't do that. Back home, they will just send you home. Your family will be battling to move you the way they understand. In fact, nobody gives your family training. Yes, nobody gives us training on how to take care of someone. If the nurse like you, the nurse will say, don't move the leg often. That's the way they will say it, but nobody sit down and tell you that you have to come for a full course of manual and handling before you can start handling people. Nobody is doing that back home. Back home, I was so young when my mother became sick. So, my year one, she died, later died. So back home, each time my mother is in the hospital, I think this is the standing hoist. This is the standing this thing. For people that maybe their waist cannot move to stand, they have tried to use their hand, then they bring this thing. You will see the foot plates and all that will be intact. So watch what will happen here. So it will help the person to stand, and they will use it to transfer the person to commode. This thing, we have you seen it in the hospital? Women that gave birth, have you seen this? Have it. That's what I said. I said, go to this YouTube, watch the complete video before you go for your interview. So that when they bring machines, they ask you what is it used for. You will know. Because back home, nobody give you anything. They don't give you the training. They don't give you everything. Is you and your family will use your hand to be doing your own thing. Okay? That's what you and your family will be doing. You guys will use your hands and be doing your own thing. Okay? Brother here trying to use it. I think is a newcomer. So this is another of your brother. So if you go sliding sheet, rolling, repositioning, and removal, go and read all these things. This is no nurse will give you this training. If they discharge, they will discharge your family member, give people medication. They don't care how you people take care of the person back home. But because you have taken care of a sick person, if you have taken care of a sick person, let me go and check something. I think I want to show you this model, mobility assistant, this one. I want to show you something there. Okay, this mobility assistant, this is what we call Zimmer frame. That thing is called Zimmer frame. Okay, so that thing, most of you will see it because I think there was a time my uncle was using it. Zimmer frame is that. Okay, so that I think this thing is holder in case if this man wants to fall. But if this man wants to fall, she will allow him to fall. Because if you want to hold, is not allowed to hold somebody that is falling. Okay. You can hold the person and cover the head so that they don't, but it's not advisable. Okay. So techniques and equipment, these are the things that you need to be watching. Is the equipment that you need to be watching because we don't use it back home. Okay. And they might bring it for you and ask you what it is. You don't know. You've not even seen it before. This is the only difference between the care work that we did for our family members and the professional one. Professional one, they don't do things with their bare hands. Okay? They can help lift people that have sat for a long time that need help to stand. But to move the person, reposition, do this is against the law. Okay? So now, what you need to do after this video, before you even start applying for job, for all these free caregivers job, you need to go and learn the equipment if you are back home. Okay? Okay, guys, I will be stopping here. In case if you are meeting me for the first time, my name is Onyinye, and I bring all the information that you need to help you, move abroad on a budget or full sponsorship. I give only information. I'm not an immigration lawyer. I'm not a professional lawyer of any kind. Okay. So all I give here is information backed with proof because I don't just wake up and give you information. I give you information, and I think I took you now to a professional manual handling training. So you see things for yourself, things I'm explaining. So this is the kind of content I create here. And if you care to support us, you can support us by subscribing and by becoming a member of this channel because we have a lot of good things to unpack and which will help you to move abroad on a budget. Thank you so much for staying with us till this time. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share in your social media platforms and all that. For most of you that are watching me live at the moment, I think Aisha Mohammed, good afternoon. Chiemeka Vera. Chiemeka Vera, how are you? I want to appreciate all of you. Kindly share in your social media platform, Facebook, TikTok, and WhatsApp groups as well. And God will bless you. And I will see you later in the day or tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.